Luke, mute the Gonna have. That's it. Cool. We're coming back with double feedback. Hey, Pop Rockers, how you going? We had a bit of feedback there because we were testing everything ready to get it ready for the show, and everything's working. We're on live on Twitch and on Facebook and on Kik. So if you want to send us messages on Facebook or Kik or Twitch, you can. We'll see the messages and we'll be able to respond accordingly. Ready for the quiz and the rest of it. So what I might do, because camera's not really where I like it to be, I'm going to just adjust my camera so I can look at you guys a bit better. How's that? That's good, yeah. And you can see the screen as well, so you can see double action. Get the double action going. Anyway, guys and girls at Pop Rockers, we've got a big show lined up for you. Cynical Orange, hey, how you going? Hope you're doing all right over in country Victoria. Anyway, we'll bring in Tom. Hey, Tom.
G'day, guys.
How you going?
Paul, I got a question.
What's that?
Is there some reason why you're naked?
I'm not naked.
Your hat.
Oh,
you always...
hat. Oh, no, yeah, I know. I keep forgetting. It's too hot. It's too hot to wear it. So, yeah, I've taken it off of that. I've even got a water bottle. I'm drinking out of a water bottle.
Wow. Normally you're like a camel and can retain water.
Yeah, I do in my cankles. So, quick shout out. We'll get Luke to run through the special characters for if you're watching now and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, you can hit the subscribe button on there. So, bing, bing, ding. And we'll bring up the QR code while we chat. Luke, this under sub 2, press M. There you go. There's a subscribe button with the QR code. So if you're watching on a computer screen and you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, just copy that QR code and you can scan away. We're getting a few followers. We've got a boost in our subscriber count. Not a very big boost, but we've got a boost. So it's good. We're knocking on the door of 100. So we're about 10% of the way of where we want to be. We've got to get to 1,000. So keep subscribing, share, subscribe, and do everything we need to do. So, Tom, what's been happening in the rock tumbler world?
Well, the rock tumbler world had a bit of exciting news yesterday.
Yep.
Got my first interview up.
Yep.
Had an interview with local Perth band who we talked about before when we went to Lyrics Underground, but I talked to Helena.
Yep.
And just went through their origins and their new music and everything. So I got a bit of a scoop. The 3 songs that we heard at the gig, they're not going to be on the album proper.
Oh, they're not?
No. They're going to be standalone singles, and they're going to release an album hopefully later this year. And one of the singles apparently is going to be called Hours and Days, which is a sort of soppy love song, pop punk ballad to Amos's, who is the lead singer's wife.
Oh, cool. That's pretty cool.
So a bit of inside scoop, and
how do they,
when that's ready.
How can they watch the video? How can punters watch the video?
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah. But they can watch the video on the Rock Tumbler YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Rock Tumbler.
Cool. I'm just having a nice little glass of Shiraz that was purchased by none other by Cynical Orange.
Nice.
Yes, he got me a bottle of Cynical bottle of Cynical Orange. You got me a bottle of Shiraz. It's quite nice.
Oh, that's disgusting. Bottle of Cynical Orange.
Is it red? It's red. It's a dark red. It's a dark red. So
well, we all know Cynical Orange's inside liquids are orange.
Yeah.
Otherwise you wouldn't be an orange.
Him juicy man. You can just cuddle him and squeeze him and all the juice comes flowing out.
Okay.
And every now and again you'll get it's all the seeds going poo, 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 poo.
Okay.
So, alrighty. Let's move along. We've got our first segment of the night coming up, which is
new music.
Yep. Here we go. Oh, you got to go to the new music.
Yeah, we won.
Yeah, you had it up. You just got to go to the go to there. Oh, he's been away for 1 week and he's forgotten how to press the buttons.
No, he was with us last week.
Oh yeah. Well, there you go. First song, Tones and I.
Where's the? Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Tones and I scored a massive 3.
3. That is a fail.
That's a dismal fail. What did you think of the song? What did you think?
I will say it is better than that annoying Dance Monkey track.
I agree with that. I hate that song.
I preferred the Dance Monkey over this one. I would mark Dance Monkey a little bit higher than this one. If you watched did you guys watch the video clip?
Yes, I did.
Her singing and everything is out of sync. It's not she's dancing like getting a microphone and she's rocking out, but she's
she's like gyrating.
It doesn't match. It doesn't suit. It's just not. It's a 3. Tones and I dreaming.
One positive is the bass. The bass line is really good.
You have to get a bit closer to your microphone, Luke.
The bass line of the song is really good in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's not because I play bass. Totally not.
Yeah. No, but there you go. It's that's a 3. What have we got next? There we go. Dean Lewis 5.75. I think he tied for first spot this week. Pretty low scoring scores. What do you reckon about?
I quite liked it. I enjoyed the message behind it. It's dealing with grief and all that sort of thing. And it's nice to have a really good ballad every now and again.
But that's all Dean Lewis does is sad ballads.
The thing is, I didn't find it that memorable.
I see what you did there, Luke.
Yeah,
good job.
I didn't even realize what I did.
But,
I said it.
Yeah, if I was one of Dean Lewis's mates, right, I'd have him on suicide watch. Honestly, all these songs are so like, oh man, are you okay? Do you need a hand? Do you need a help? Do you need a
I think he's doing it to attract the female demographic.
Oh yeah, what have we got on the chats over there, Luke?
Cynical Orange 69, my personal recipe XT.
Oh.
Talking about the wine.
Yeah, no, it's a nice drop. Cheers. I think Pastor Flaggin might have something to say about it a bit later on. All right, moving along. Dean Lewis, 5.75, equal winner. Straight up with Straight Lines from KeithUrban. Again, guys, what did you think of that?
This one I enjoyed. It had energy. It's kind of like old KeithUrban of old. A good driving track.
Yep.
And something you probably listen to while taking a cruise on the freeway.
Probably not.
I really disliked it.
Yeah. It's reading the comments of the video, people going, oh, it's a great KeithUrban song, heaps of loud guitars and drums and rock and this. And I'm like, well, KeithUrban's a country singer and you're going KeithUrban playing rock music. It's like, But if you listen to the song itself, it's an average song.
It's pretty generic, but it's pretty decent-ish.
Well, it made a pass for this week. It was equal first. So just moving along. Let's keep the...
Yeah, we got...
daniiminogue and Autotune. Or Auto 1 or Auto...
Autotune.
Autotune.
I read it as Auto-Tune.
Yeah, because the song was pretty much auto-tuned.
Yeah.
It says it's a nightclub song. It's a nightclub dance banger. So
yeah, it's a nightclub.
I wouldn't say
dance banger.
I wouldn't say banger. I'd say dance club track.
It's something your mum would listen to while she's house cleaning or something.
Or mum's.
I don't think mums would listen to it. Honestly, I don't think they would be. I think it'd be more of more court style nightclub, early in the evening. Glow sticks, whistles. Oh, it's daniiminogue. Oh, fabulous. That kind of thing. Nah, I don't think it's going to do much past that. So there you go. That's
Next track.
Pardon?
Next track.
If we finish talking about daniiminogue and auto-tune, we finish? Yeah, finish. All right, let's move on. Oh.
Billy Joel,
The
the original lounge singer.
Oh my god.
He
Oh.
he
I
he
thought
got
it was
his
good.
yeah he got his start being a lounge singer for nightclubs, and this sounded like a very lounge singer type vibe song. Um, and he's very good at this particular genre. I'd say he's better than at this sort of song than Dean Lewis is.
Yeah, I agree.
You've got to do something about your music taste. It was shit. It was the same thing from start to finish. There was no crescendos. There was no change. It was just the same shit from start to finish. Billy Joel should stay where he is, and that's retired. And if you don't like it,
it was the best, one of the best of the bunch for me.
yeah,
100%.
yeah, well, yeah. I think I doused my ears in acid or something, so I couldn't have to listen to it again. So
no, you did that. You did that when I sent you a Shannon Knoll link.
oh, yeah, yeah. Shannon Knoll. You can get rid of the top tracks a week, but Shannon Knoll, man, come on. When he was on Australian Idol and he sang "What About Me," it was good for the show. It was good for Australian Idol. What it wasn't good for was for the rest of the music listening community ever since, because the original song by Moving Pictures is the best by none. And when Shannon Knoll, they keep rehashing Shannon Knoll singing "What About Me," it's like, oh my god, that. Oh god,
he's had so much better tracks.
Who?
Shannon Knoll.
Name
like
one.
The Biggest Loser theme song I enjoyed.
He did another one recently. We did an article on our website about it.
Yeah,
which wasn't too bad, but it's the same generic shit. Honestly,
he's got his own sound and everything, but
the music that's coming out is generic shit. It's just
but compared to some of the stuff that's charting well, it's a welcome change.
All right,
because his voice isn't auto-tuned to death.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's crack on, as they say. We watch a YouTube show and they say, "Let's crack on," and now I'm saying, and I don't want to say it.
So our single of the week this week is by Charnoffinches, and it's called Clean Cut. So if you don't know who Charnoffinches are, they are a Melbourne sister duo who found their niche in folk pop, and Clean Cut in particular is a very melodic harmonic song, has a nice groove to it and a very ear-catchy chorus. I found myself whistling along to it every now and again, and I would highly recommend checking this out because I think this could be the leading single for their forthcoming album.
How did you find them?
I found them on Triple J Unearthed, actually. Just scrolling through their through Triple J Unearthed stuff, and it was between them and a bit of a heavier song, but I enjoyed this one far more. Because
I'm gonna be a real sourpuss. Like Triple J Unearthed, was it a recent unearthing?
Yes.
I want to ask the question because I'm really judgmental of Triple J and what they do.
Mm-hmm.
If this was a recent unearthing on Triple J's Unearthed, right? How long's the Triple J Unearthed been going for? Do you know?
The concept itself?
Yeah, how long have they been doing it for?
25 years, isn't it?
Well, if they've been doing Unearthed for 25 years and you've just unearthed this band recently and they've been going since, 2014? It's nearly 10 years and they've just been unearthed.
That is a good question. That's a good point.
and if you look into them, like I don't want to take anything away from their music because creating music is a hard thing, and what they're doing is a different genre to what we normally do, and it's hard to chart with folk music and things like that.
Yes.
But if you look into them, they've not had one in 10 years. They've not had one charting. Not one.
Yeah.
So I was just curious on how you found them and when you said you found them on Triple J on Earth. I'm like, oh yeah, well, why are they on Triple J on Earth now when they've been around for so long?
Yeah, that's a good point.
But it is a good song. It is a good song.
Yeah. I would liken it very similar to Mumford and Sons, but more female oriented, obviously. It's not something that'll have staying power for the next 10 years, but for 2024, for right now, it's a very decent track and something you can vibe to.
As long as you stand behind the song and you reckon it's a good song.
Yeah, I stand behind this one.
Yeah, cool. It's good.
And that they are more talented sisters than the Veronicas.
No. Yeah, no. I'm caught doing rock and hard spot now. Anyway, if anyone's wondering, there's no album of the week this week because I didn't have time to prepare myself. I've been flat out doing lots of other things, exciting things that we'll be talking about next week.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thank you for the song of the week, Tom. My little flockers. Buster Flaggin here with you. Yes, it's another great week with great music and things. And it's come to that time of the week again where we have to pass around the virtual collection tray. That's right. The virtual collection tray. There it is, kiddies. And it'll be in the description below where you can link to it and donate to and give thanks to our virtual collection tray. Now, as always, we have to give thanks to the patron saint of Pop Rock Radio. Let's give thanks. And we do it like this. Thou shalt give thanks to the patron saint of Pop Rock Radio. I've just realised I'm going to start talking like a girl now. Anyway, Luke should be singing along. Are you ready? We start this. Pop Rockers will start this again. With Luke singing along.
I'm sorry, I'm not
playing the bass. Thou shalt give thanks to the patron saint by the virtual collection. Oh, there you go, folks. Let's give thanks to the patron saint of Pop Rock Radio. And this week we didn't get any emails from Michael, but Pop Rockers, I've lost it. My little flockers, Pastor Flaggin here. What we're going to do is Luke has to donate to the virtual collection tray for not singing along. There you go. There you go, kiddies. Flockers, my little flockers. That is Pastor Flaggin for this week.
Before you go, Pastor Flaggin, how does the amount that I have 5 cents sound?
You have to donate. You have to go and earn some money and pay through the collection tray. I believe McDonald's is hiring. Hungry Jack's, Kmart, Woolworths, Coles. Okay, that's the end. Oh, we're pressing buttons. The collection tray.
What is the button?
D. Hey, Pop Rockers, we're back. Oh, and I'm sweating like Pastor Flaggin in a BWS.
Hey, Paul, what does Pastor Flaggin say when he has to say goodbye?
What?
It's time for me to flock off.
Yeah, he did flock. Took his little flock, and I wonder if it's a flock of seagulls or a flock of sheep or a flock of Pop Rockers. You know that's our pronouns, don't you? Yep. Pop Rockers and Pop Rocker. I'm a Pop Rocker.
You forgot. Pastor Flaggin forgot to mention his pronouns.
Flocker and flock off. Flockers. Anyway.
Okay, Top Tracks.
Yeah, and don't forget to donate to the virtual collection tray, Luke. Anyway, Top Tracks. Here we go, number 10.
We
Nixon.
Have Too Late, Two Faces.
Yep. Too Late, Two Faces by Nixon. That's his third. I think it's his first single of the 3 that he's released. Now, if you want to find out more about Nixon, this episode is going to have a fair whack of stuff on it about Nixon. I've just got paperwork here. I'll just get rid of it. It's his 3rd single, and it has been voted up on PopRock Radio. So well done to Nixon,
Well
a local chap in Brisbane. So there you go. That's Nixon, and voted number 10, voted by the listeners of the PopRock Radio app and web player. There you go. Who's next? Number 9. Oh, release me Zoe Badwi. Oh, we did an interview with Zoe Badwi ages ago. She was one of the first interviews that we did. One of the first. And we just reached out and said, hey, do you want to do an interview? And she was like, yeah, let's get on there. And she's great. But she had the hit. Remember the hit Free Falling? Free Falling? It's a dance track.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're still doing all right. So, yeah, Zoe Badway, and she's still doing around clubs and still doing shows and things. So, well done, Zoe Badway, and thank you to everyone who voted for Zoe on PopRock Radio's Top Tracks. Number 8, Save Your Tears, The Weekend. Oh, God, who voted for that?
Yeah, not one of his better songs.
I like this song.
Yeah.
But it's a shame. I can't listen to him for the rest of the week when I'm walking home.
I know, you can't do it on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Ah. Anyway, all right, let's move it on. The weekend. It's almost the end of the weekend.
Yeah. Do you guys have anything to say about this?
Yeah, it's the end of the weekend. Get him off.
No, Paul.
Number 7, Royal Drew. Another one of our local musicians from Victoria. Well, when I say ours, she's not ours per se. She's like an Australian, and she's got body there. That is an amazing
version.
Yeah, it's a live acoustic. But it is a great track. I love it. I just all the songs that she releases, I just can't get enough of. They're great tracks. So again, thank you everyone who has voted for Royal Drew's Body, and can we start voting for other people as well? Because every time I send all the messages out saying, "Hey, you've been on the top tracks. You're on the top tracks," I just got a handful of people I always send them to. We need to vote more songs. Get on there and vote.
Yes, we do.
Number 6. Gum Up the Bearings, Jebediah. Yeah. That's their new track coming off their album, Oinks.
Oinks, nice.
Yep, Oinks is their new album, being released very soon. So Oinks from Jebediah. And this track, Gum Up the Bearings, if you haven't heard it, get yourself a copy of it. It is great. It's a good song. We went to Jebediah and we did a bit of a review. So you can cop the review, get the review on PopRock Radio website, poprockradio.com.au. It seems like all these songs we've done an interview on them, we've done this and done that, but we haven't with the weekend. So that shows we're not ripping them off. We're not rigging it.
Get that done.
Yeah.
Not at least on Sunday though.
We've got some big interviews coming up next week. We've got some huge ones. Yeah, good on you, Luke. We've got some big interviews coming up next week. So here we've got number 5. Michelle Branch, Are You Happy Now? That's going back some time.
Yeah, the only Michelle Branch song I've ever heard is the Everywhere one.
And she's got a heap of songs out. She's got one on, if you go on YouTube and look up her YouTube, she's released one recently called Not Your Lover. And if you see her in the film clip, and you see her from when she was younger to when she's older, there is a bit of a difference.
Oh, have to see this now.
Oh, and I'm not saying it's a difference in a bad way. It's not a bad way.
Oh.
No, not a bad way, but yeah, Michelle Branch. Yep. She's one of my favourites, so I've loved Michelle Branch for years and years. Anyway, number 4, Sweet But a Psycho, Ava Max.
I really dislike this track.
Yeah,
Why?
me too.
Nothing against Ava Max. It's just this song.
She's capable of so much better.
Yeah, this song is just really cliche, and
A lot of songs are cliche.
yeah, that's why they're popular, I guess. Like same with movies, but
90% of Nickelback songs are cliches.
yeah.
And this song gets stuck in your ear like an ice pick.
Yeah.
And it was overplayed. Was it 2020, 2021?
I've got some questions of this of this list of charts anyway.
Yeah.
I'll ask it at the end.
Yeah, next.
Okay.
Next song. Life Goes By, Almost Monday. Oh, I love this track. It's a great track. Whoever voted for this, good on you.
We have an interview with
No, we haven't.
a band named Almost Sunday.
Yeah, Almost Sunday. Yeah, Almost Sunday.
Yeah.
These guys are Almost Monday. So
Yeah, different people.
yeah, these were recorded on a Sunday, but the other ones were recorded on the Saturday.
Yep.
And I think if you look, there's a band out there, Almost Friday. I think I'm pretty sure of it.
Yep.
Anyway, Life Goes By is a great banger track. It's a good summer song. If you're looking for a summer song, have a listen to it. Number 2, Samantha Jade. Oh, it's almost like favourites have been voted here. Look What You've Done to Me, Samantha Jade. That song gets me dancing on the freeway and singing on the freeway, Tom.
She's stepping out the car, singing. Everyone's stepping out the car and singing with you.
Yeah, even just bopping along, going crazy. So, Look What You've Done to Me.
No complaints with that one.
Oh, Zoe Wee's Lightning. This is one of the new tracks. This is still in the Aria Top 20, I believe. We should find out.
Don't think I've heard this one.
Man, you don't know what you're missing out on. This is another great song.
How would you describe this track?
No, it's not in the top 20. It's dropped out. Dropped out of the top 20. How would I describe it? Motivational. If you're looking for a song to get you motivated, and you put your headphones on, you turn it up, and it gets you motivated.
You guys.
What genre?
Pop. It's pop. It's not dance. It's a ballad. It's a really great ballad. Yeah. Think Dean Lewis, but happier. Anyway, there you go. They are the top tracks for this week on PopRock Radio. You can vote for your top tracks. As they're playing, give them a thumbs up, give them a thumbs down if you don't like them. Now, I've got one question about this week's top tracks.
Okay.
I want to know why there was no Veronica's voted. Why didn't anyone vote Veronica's? Every week so far, the last couple of weeks, I've had to explain to the patron saint why there's a Veronica song in the top tracks now.
Because I don't know who they are.
Well, they've got a new song out. They've got a couple of new songs out.
But you guys have a little.
You don't know who the Veronicas are.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't listen to people.
Have a little chat while I get the next segment ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got to get the next segment ready. What is the next segment? It's the Aria charts. What we're talking about.
Yes.
So
I believe it will be the Arias.
we've added a bit of a segment to the Arias. Well, not a segment, but 2 extra numbers. So it's normally the top 20, but we've added 25 and 50. So, yeah.
Start.
I add 50. Yeah. Then 50, 25. Then you've got to go up to the top of the list and come back all the way back down again. It's just set up like an amateur, set it up. So here we go. Let's get this Aria charts underway. And here we are at the Aria charts. Now, I've a little bit of a disclaimer. I normally whinge about the positioning and the numbers that the Aria charts give us. When you go there and you look at it and you see that last week it was this, or that, and it's been in the charts for so long. They are starting to align. I went through this week and they're like, oh, well, that works out. That's working out. It's actually not doing too bad. So, number 50. Rima and Selena Gomez, Calm Down. This one's been dropping for a while, but it's been in the charts for a while as well. So, there you go. Number 50, Calm Down, Rima and Selena Gomez. Number 25, halfway, is Never Lose Me, Flo Milli. This is a new track in the charts, Flo Milli.
Never 25. Heard of her, him.
I don't know. I haven't heard this song either, so I'm waiting for it to get in the top 20, then I might have a listen. So, Flo Milli, Never Lose Me, number 25, sorry. And here we go. Let's start the 20 Aria charts, single charts, week ending the 4th of February. Number 20, Red Run. I think it's Red Rum by 21 Savage. I think I've done a typo.
Yeah, it's Red Rum by 21 Savage. I've heard this one before, and it's a pretty decent rap track.
What is Red Rum backwards?
Murder.
Yep, love the movie.
Oh, there you go.
From The Shining.
Oh, learn something new every day. Well, that's why we've got a producer pressing the buttons. He's got some knowledge.
I haven't listened to this song. I might check it out.
Well, in this case, it's Nerder.
Yeah.
So in this case, it's named after Luke. Nerder.
It's when a nerd murders someone.
Yeah. Anyway,
Next song.
yeah, next song.
Yeah.
The socials have been pretty quiet. What do you guys think of the chart so far? Houdini, Dua Lipa, number 19, slowly dropping out.
Yeah, this one's out of the top 20s.
Yep.
Pretty soon.
Probably my favorite Dua Lipa song.
Yeah, well, I like a few Dua Lipa songs, but I never really got into Dua Lipa until just recently, and I'm like, yeah, getting in.
Yeah.
Like 2021. That's when I first heard her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've known of, been around for a bit longer than that, but yeah, I'm just starting to get into, like, I don't know what it is. Anyway, next song. Oh, Natasha Bedingfield, number 18. Another one come back.
Unwritten.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if this is the one that I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
It was challenging Sophie Ellis Bextor for a re-entry. They should call these people astronauts, space shuttles coming in for re-entry.
Unrelated to this song, but you said I think it was Murder on the Dance Floor. I love that song, thanks to Saltburn introducing it to me, which I watched a couple times. For the
If you ask me,
horror movie podcast coming soon, not with you guys, but
yeah, Murder on the Dance Floor is a good track. But if you want a better dance track with Sophie Ellis Bextor, you got to go.
Why does it feel so good?
Yeah. Trying to think. Killer, Groove Jet. Yeah, that's what it was. Spiller, Groove Jet, Spiller.
yes,
That's the track. Look it up, and there you go. But that's we'll talk about Sophie Ellis a bit later on. But Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. If you look on her socials, she's riding it. She's riding it. So good on her. If you can do it, do it. Number 17, Last Night, Morgan Whalen. That's dropping quickly.
still no idea who this guy is.
You're going to have to listen to it. Number 16, Tyler, Water. I still haven't heard this track. I'm going to have to listen to it, Number 16, Tyler, Water. Nope, Luke's jumped ahead. Something in Orange. Where are we, Luke? 16 or 15?
We're at 16.
We're at 16. 16 was Water by Tyler. I don't think the mistakes Luke's making, just Water under the bridge. Anyway, let's go to 15. Cynical Orange's favourite song. Zach Bryant.
Yeah.
He's got something in orange.
His hair.
His fingers? It might be in the orange.
It's his hair.
His fingers are in the orange.
It's his hair.
His hair can't be in orange.
I'm just saying the color is on. It's the joke.
You've been.
You two are terrible.
He's been discriminative.
Yeah, I am.
So, yeah. Anyway, next one. Strangers, Kenya Grace. That's another good track.
Good.
Number 14.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. This is number 13 is one of Tom's favourites. Number 13 is one of Tom's favourites. Popular by the Weekend.
I hate the show. I hate the show.
The show?
Yeah.
It's a part of the Idol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that thankfully got axed.
I'm happy that it did. Like, Lily Rose Depp, good actress, but I don't think the script suited her.
No.
Okay. Number 12. How do you pronounce yes and question mark or yes and? I still haven't fixed up the spelling of her name.
Yeah. I like the song.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a good club song.
The new album's coming out soon.
Don't listen to Ariana Grande that much, but this is good.
We have one song on Pop Rock Radio that has Ariana Grande in it, and she's doing a duet.
With whom?
I think it's Rain. Is it song Rain? I can't remember. I haven't got it in front of me, but we only have one song of Ariana Grande on there. We may have to put this on there if it's getting thumbs up. Anyway, new entry into the top 20. Dom Dollar, Saving Up. There's a bit of momentum getting behind Dom Dollar. I don't know much about Dom Dollar. I just know that a few people are getting into him. Rap artist.
Might give
Australian. Dom Dollar's Australian, I believe. I think.
I listen to hip hop and rap. Might give it a listen.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll have to get this one and listen to.
Yeah, I think hip hop and rap is going to, in the near future, might be making some presence on Pop Rock Radio. Maybe not on the radio station, but on the show. In the future, we've got some exciting things coming up in the future. So let's go to number 10 before we talk about I remember everything. Zach Bryant featuring Casey Musgraves. I don't remember much. I get in trouble for getting shit. But I remember everything. Zach Bryant. It's a good track.
So,
Yeah.
so you continue, Tom.
Go, Tom.
I was going to say a nice little country ballad.
Yep.
I was going to say I still have no idea who Zach Bryan is.
He's got heaps. He's had heaps in the charts recently, like Something in Orange.
Yeah, like,
There's a few.
Of him,
Yeah.
I haven't listened to his song.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Benson Boone. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. Benson Boone, Beautiful Things. Next, Climbing Up. This is a new track. It's second week in the charts, I believe, and it's going up. It's going up. So, Beautiful Things, Benson Boone. Number 8, Lose Control, Teddy Swims. Now, I've got to tell you, from 8 to number 1, they haven't changed much over the last couple of weeks. So, Beautiful Things by Benson Boone is probably at number 9 is the biggest interrupter of the charts at the moment. But we got Teddy Swims, Lose Control. Teddy Swims got some good songs out there. So next song on number 7.
We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, we're talking about Sophie Ellis Beck's Murder on the Dance Floor.
I love this song. I really like the movie too.
I couldn't get into it.
It takes a while, then it gets a little bit too crazy for me.
I think I fell asleep in the first 20 minutes.
But it isn't as graphic and disturbing as people are saying on social media.
Yeah.
Well, it turned me off baths, I can tell you that.
Yeah, it made me completely uncomfortable, but that's normal for the cliche disturbing films.
Yeah. All right, let's move it along. Let's get moving. Let's get moving now. Oh, I just wrote a song. Let's get moving now.
Yep, Paint the Town Red, Doja Cat.
I was singing then, Tom. I was singing.
I was saving us.
That singing is better than this song.
Oh, there's a few people like Doja Cat. Like she Triple J 100. She got it.
Yeah, my friend was listening to that when we were playing games.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, if it's Doja Cat at number 1, I'm gonna go crazy.
You're already crazy, so you can't go somewhere when you're already there.
This is a song that most women can only listen to every 28 days.
Oh, Tom, you're treading on some bloody. Oh, jeez,
That's worse than what Dad says.
Yeah, Jesus, crikeys. Anyway, next number 5. Let's move along, Luke, before we get kicked off.
The song
Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. There we go. Greedy Tate McRae.
By Tate McRae.
Yeah, I was just talking to kaitlynpage, and she gets a lot of inspiration from Tate McRae. So if you want to check out a good interview, head over to PopRock Radio on YouTube. And
absolutely.
kaitlynpage latest videos. It's going viral. It's going really good.
How many views?
A few. But I'll tell you what's happening. We did an interview a couple of years, like over a year ago with with Sarah Grace, who's a conductor with Symphony, and she's a classically trained music conductor, and she puts dance music to
the classicals.
Yep. Well, no, to a full orchestra.
Yep.
And that has been that video is getting heaps of views. That's going viral again too. So anyway.
Well, it is a good combination, but yeah.
Related to what you're saying about an orchestra playing a completely different genre than classical.
Yeah.
I saw orchestra online play a couple metal songs.
Yeah. And what they do?
Yeah. Metallica did that with the San Francisco harmonic.
Did what happened? They did that, and it come out as Nickelback.
We don't talk about them, please.
Oh, there you go.
Well done.
Yeah. Number 3.
Metallica, don't talk about them either.
Number 3. Prada, Casso Ray, T-Block. Who can guess number 2 and number 1?
I can see him.
Oh, don't you say anything, Luke. Tom's got to guess it. What's number 2, Tom?
A female. I just can't think of her name, but I'm pretty sure number 1 is Jack Harlow.
Oh, man, you're so far from it. Go, Luke.
You're close.
Number 2, Loving on Me, Jack Harlow.
This song.
Wow.
This song's amazing.
Yeah.
I really like
This was number one last time we checked, so he's
Yeah.
dropped a bit.
He's dropped by one.
for like 12 weeks. It's been in charts for 12 weeks.
Yep. It peaked at number one.
Yeah. And
Last week was number one.
let's just assume it's been a number one for 12 weeks.
No, it hasn't. But anyway, next song, number one. Stick Season, Noah Kahan. Kahan.
Oh, let's go one up.
Yeah, I was Yeah.
Huh?
This one's a really good track.
Yeah. Is it?
I really enjoyed this one, yeah.
Cool. Well, there you go. That's the top 20 ARIA charts. The top 10 or top 8 haven't changed. There's been a few entries over the last 2 weeks. So make sure you
Well,
stream.
they've changed because this one is that one has never been number one.
No, I know. Yeah. But, I mean, in the top 10, they don't change very much at all. So
Yeah.
the songs themselves have not changed much at all. So there you go. Anyway, let's move it along. Woohoo, we've got some band shout outs. We've got it. Pierce Brothers. Everything is Bigger Than Me tour. They've announced a Bigger Than Me tour. I think they're in Europe at the moment touring. I think they're doing a bit of a tour over in Europe. Pierce Brothers now. They're based. I can't remember if they're in Victoria or New South Wales, but yeah, great.
I think Victoria.
Yeah, great little duo there, and they'll be making music for a while, and I think they'll be making music for quite some time. So a big shout out to the Pierce Brothers taking Australian music to Europe, which is great. Woo! There you go. Next, another big shout out to Nixon. If you want to, we did an interview with Nixon last week, and he had a song in the top 10, PopRock Top 10. So his interview will be up very, very shortly on PopRock Radio. So if you want to learn a bit more about Nixon, there's an interview coming up on PopRock Radio very, very soon. So shout out to Nixon. Another shout out to Johnny Reid, who's hitting the road very shortly to do a couple of shows. Johnny Reid is another one of PopRock Radio's, I wouldn't say discoveries, but we play his music. It's great.
Yeah, he is a great artist.
Song Porter Ferry. Yeah, Porter Ferry is a great song. If you haven't heard Porter Ferry by Johnny Reid, make sure you have a listen to that. So
if you want to go to their social media, you can scan the QR code.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't forget the QR codes. Scan them QR codes. And there will be links in the description if you're watching on your phone and you can't scan the code. So
Yeah.
one of next one is one of Tom's favorites.
Mine, Moth Street Artist.
Yep. One of my favorites too. One of my favorite WA bands. Big shout out to the guys
They're working on some new music.
Yeah, the Mothies are in the studio as we speak, recording new music. So good luck to the Mothies, and hopefully they'll come out with some more great music, and we'll be able to see their shows. So, and a big shout out to KeithLynpage. I did mention Kaitlyn earlier on. So there's an interview
Yes, you did.
on PopRock Radio now, so you can have a listen to KeithLynpage from South Australia. She has 2 tracks out. The latest one is Do Me Wrong. And the earlier track was Don't Hit Me Up. And in Don't Hit Me Up, if you listen to Don't Hit Me Up, it sounds very much like Beyonce. But
No, I remember you telling me she's kind of like Australia's version of Beyonce, but with talent.
Yeah. Yep. So big shout out to KeithLynpage. That QR code will take her to her link tree.
Interview.
It goes to her interview. I'll go to her interview then, and then on her interview you can get to a link tree which will take you to her socials if you want to hit up KeithLynpage. But she's got a song saying "Don't Hit Me Up," so I'm confused. Anyway, if you like Kaitlyn, get on the socials, like, love, share, follow, subscribe, do all the good things
All that
we
good
do.
stuff.
Yep. So there we go. There's the shout outs for another week. 5 bands. If you got bands you want us to do a shout out to, give us a yell, put it in the comments. And so there we go. That's the shout outs. We've done top tracks, done Aria, done the shout outs, and now it's time for the bestest quiz in rock and roll history. Hey, pop rockers, we're here. There is the producer man.
Yeah, hello guys.
And no, he doesn't get his hair permed. It's naturally that curly.
It is. It's crazy, especially in the morning.
My hair's curly. See, just there's some curls right there if you look carefully.
Yeah, a little bit.
Curls there.
But this is a bit different. I'm never usually in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Especially
You are
on
at the
my
quiz.
streams.
You are with the quiz.
Yeah,
Rightio.
besides that, but like,
Everyone's on the quiz. Let's see if we can do a bit of shout out to everyone. So we can just say hello if you're on the socials. Cynical Orange.
getting in the quiz.
Anyone else on socials, on Facebook? We're waiting for you to do a social big call out. We can see if you come up on the chats and things and comments and live chat comments. So the comments should come through. Hopefully, is anyone out there? Is anyone listening to us? Are we just going live for no reason whatsoever? The patron saints, give me a thumbs up. Was it a finger? No, it's a thumb. It's a thumbs up. Thumbs up.
You sure?
Yeah, no, it's a thumbs up.
Sure?
I'm sure. Yeah.
100% sure?
I'm 100%.
It looks like the middle finger to me.
No. Oh, there is a bit of a delay between what comes up on my little screen here and what goes on there. So I'll be able to yell out what the Facebookers say.
I'll be able to give a yell for what people on
Kick and Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, but don't forget, you've got to go to the spreadsheet to update your score on the spreadsheet. Yeah. All right, everyone. We've got a few people screaming in. Cynical Orange shouted out to us earlier on in the show, but he's gone quiet. He's country Victoria, the internet back there in the country, folks.
It's potato. Yep.
Well, I don't know if it's potato, but
it's worse.
How do you know? You've been there?
No, I'm just saying it's probably worse.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go. Are we ready for the questions? We want to get this going as quick as we can.
First to 10, guys. Yep.
No, it's 10 questions. High score out of 10 questions.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, we could be here all night.
Yep.
We could literally be here all night.
Some of us, totally not me, say some really stupid answers.
Well, they just can't bloody answer questions themselves. All right, folks. Are we ready? Drum roll, please. There we go. Which country singer sang Doreen, 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 Doreen? I mean, Jolene. Was it Dolly Parton, Dionne Warwick, or Kate Bush?
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. The only one besides Kate Bush and I know, and I don't think she's country.
We just got to wait for the socials to update. Hopefully, it's not too long in updating. A, correct. Everyone scores a point for that. Oh, what was that?
The plate.
Plate jumped out at him. Anyway, so everyone got a point?
Web.
You got to hit save.
Yeah, I know. Did the web get?
Yeah, everyone got a point. Everyone got a point. There we go. And as you can see, the record stands with the web leading on 2 and Tommy on 1 and Luke on 0. Here we go. Next. Yep. Next question. Oh, geez.
Sorry about that.
We're going to have to deduct a point from Tom. Yep. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hey, we've got Cameron from Gosnells in Perth, Western Australia. I'm watching it from my TV. Hey, yeah, wicked. Yeah, it's good when you can watch it on the TV. I have it on my TV from time to time. But let's see if you... Yeah, let's get involved with the questions, Cameron. See if you can answer this one. Who co-produced Summertime with Will Smith? Was it A, DJ Jazzy Jeff, B, Big Daddy Kane, or C, Biz Markie?
A, Jazzy Jeff.
Luke's gone B. Tom's gone A. And we're just waiting for the socials to update. The first social one, let's see. A, yes, for the socials. So everyone except for Luke scores a point. It was A, DJ Jazzy Jeff. I didn't expect Luke to know that one, but...
Yeah, you might have to introduce him to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air TV show.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen like 2-3 seasons of it.
Yeah. All right, next question. What band did Tom DeLonge, Mark Hoppus, and Travis Barker belong to? Sum 41, Green Day, or Blink 182?
Guys,
C, Blink.
See? See, Cameron says answered A, but I think that was to the last question. So, because it would be a bit of a delay, but... Yep, next question was C. Tom DeLonge, Mark Hoppus, and Travis Barker belong to. And that was Blink 182. So everyone scores a point there. Yep, there you go. Now they're rolling in. Cameron's come in. The Patron Saint has come in.
I love Blink 182 guys.
Oh, yeah, I've got to check my Facebook. Someone was offering some Blink 182 tickets, and I said, I'm waiting on a response to see if they're still free.
Yep.
In Perth, too.
I want
Yeah. Anyway, we got Matchbox 20 coming up. Anyway, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We don't want to drag this out too long. Robert Matthew Van Winkle is better known as which artist? MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice, or Eminem?
B.
B? What did you say, Luke?
B.
B? We're just waiting to get an answer from the crowd. I'm just looking down because I'm looking down on my phone because these come through quicker than the socials over there. So B, yep. B it is. Vanilla Ice. When Luke was before he was born, his name was going to be Eminem. It was short for Major Mitchell Mortimer. But I got told no, his name couldn't be Major Mitchell Mortimer.
Yep.
You got Luke instead.
But I think the one
I'm going to get a T-shirt, Luke.
Better.
I'm going to get a T-shirt for you saying, "My dad is Vader." Anyway, moving along.
Yeah.
What's the score? Let's the score update. Luke is on 3. The Web's on 4. Tommy is on 4. We need to see if we can break this game right open. In what year was All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey originally released? 1994, 1996, or 1993?
B.
Luke's gone 1996.
I'm going to go B.
Tom's gone 1996. We're just waiting for some feedback from the C. Yes. No. No, we're just waiting to see if Cameron or someone else wants to have a shot at answering this. Was it 1994, which was A, 1996 B, 1993 C? Unfortunately, folks, it was 1994. No one scores a point. Damn. I thought people would have got that one. 94 was a good year for music, except for that song. Who did Dua Lipa collaborate with on the 2018 hit One Kiss? Calvin Harris, David Guetta, or Marshmello? So A for Calvin Harris.
A.
B, David Guetta. C, Marshmello.
A.
A.
Just waiting to hear from the interwebs. Looking at all the screens, seeing if anyone's updated. There's a bit of a delay. That's the worst thing about this is a delay. B, David Guetta. We'll just see if any more come in. We'll give it a couple more seconds. Patron Saint said B, but we've got to wait. Cameron says A, and the interwebs score with Calvin Harris. So one for the interwebs. Cameron coming through there with a save. What's the score? We get score update. 3 for Luke, 5 for the web, 4 for Tomedy.
No, it should be 5-5.
You just got that one wrong.
No, I said Calvin Harris.
So did I.
No, you all said B.
No, I said Calvin Harris for this one.
Yeah, so did I.
You were talking over me.
I'm going to just put that out to the social webs. They can be the judge of this one. Does Luke and Tomedy, did they say Calvin Harris or did they say David Guetta? I'll just respond back with an A if they said Calvin Harris and B if they said David Guetta. I'm just waiting here. I'll see. Oh, they'll come up. Someone will answer and tell us if you're cheating. They said B.
What?
The patron saint. The patron saint says B. Look at the comments. It'll come through in a second. See?
They said A.
All right. Give everyone a point. Bloody
Trying
cheaters.
to cheat, Dad.
So it's 4-5-5. I don't believe that. You guys are cheaters.
I know this song.
All right. See if we can get this one. Claiming self-defense, ASAP Rocky was held on charges of assault in 2019 in which European city? Amsterdam, Stockholm, or Paris? A, B, or C? Yeah. You got a 1 in 3 chance. That's 33.33.
The arrangement of the places.
And this was a card. I didn't even pick this question. It was already there.
I'm going to say A, but I'm not confident.
Luke, Amsterdam, A, B, Stockholm, C, Paris. Tom's gone for A.
I think it's A.
Why would you go the same?
I think it's A because...
A, all right. We're just waiting for the interwebs.
Amsterdam.
B, and B would be correct. Stockholm. So the interwebs score 1 point. See,
Broke the tie.
cheats never prosper. Cheats never prosper.
I'll send you the clip on YouTube when it's posted.
All right. Which band released tracks including Monkey Wrench and Learn to Fly? Nirvana, Queens of the Stone Age, or Foo Fighters?
C, Foo Fighters.
You sure it wasn't Nirvana?
I know it's not Nirvana. I listen to them daily.
I do the rock tumble. If I don't know this, I may as well just quit the show.
So it is the Foo Fighters. Everyone scores a point. 2 questions left. It's anyone's game. Yep. We've got Cam and Patron Saint both answered their correct answers. Next question. Twitch is quiet tonight. Twitch is normally all go. Anyway, here we go. Let's do this. 2 questions left. What was the name of Neil Diamond's first American #1? Song Sung Blue, Cracklin' Rosie, I Am, I Said. Sung Blue.
Crap.
Everybody wants one. Or Cracklin' Rosie,
C.
I Am, I Said.
I'm gonna say C.
Luke's gone
I'm
C.
going to go Cracklin' Rosie.
Cracklin' Rosie for Tom. Why are you going B, Tom? Like Sung Blue. Anyway, let's wait for the interwebs. A, B, or C? The only reason why I'm singing Sung Blue is the only one I know. C, I Am, I Said. Let's see what Cam can come through with the goods.
I'm just lucky my old man's not watching this. He'd probably kill me for not knowing this.
I was going to say nothing's coming through. A, it's not Sung Blue. It's Cracklin' Rosie. Tom's got it. Scores a lock back up. Oh, he's caused himself an injury. He's had a blowout. He's lost it. He's had an episode, folks.
I got too excited and knocked over my speaker. Well, that's something I'll have to fix later.
So the score. Oh, Luke's out of it. He can't catch up. So Luke's still going to be on 0. Here we go for the final question of the night. Is it going to be a tiebreak or are we going to have a win? Which album spent 5 weeks at the top of the British charts following the success of the film of the same name? Was it The Greatest Showman, La La Land, or Mamma Mia? So, which album spent 5 weeks at the top of the British charts following the success of the film of the same name? The Greatest Showman, La La Land, or Mamma Mia? Luke's gone for B.
It's such an amazing movie.
I'm going to go with Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia. We just got to get from the interwebs. Well, is it? Cameron's gone C. Let's see if we get an A from the patron saint. I'm just waiting for it.
Most likely it's Mamma Mia.
We're just waiting. We'll give it a couple more seconds.
No idea.
Which album spent 5 weeks at the top of the British charts following the success of the film of the same name? Oh, I can't remember I can't remember the options. The Greatest Showman, La La Land, or Mamma Mia. Let's see. There's a bit of a slight delay going through, and then is it The Greatest Showman?
I'm not confident in this one.
Yeah, same.
We just got to wait.
It would be Greatest Showman because the movie is really bad in my opinion.
Because B. Oh no! I was like, how many more hints can I give? Wink, wink. It was The Greatest Showman. A.
That movie's so bad though.
But it did. It's a tiebreaker. Shall we go for one more to break the tiebreaker?
May as well.
We've got to break this tiebreak. So no one scored a point there. We've got to break this tiebreak. Here we go. What was Blondie's first US and UK #1 single? Heart of Glass, Call Me, or Dreaming? A. Heart of Glass. B. Call Me. C. Dreaming.
Call
Me. Was it?
Yeah, gonna go with Call Me.
Oh, don't listen to me.
Answer still.
Yeah, go.
C.
C. Oh, so let's go for the interwebs. All they have to do is go A, B, or C.
I think it might be A.
It is A, Heart of Glass. 1 point for the interwebs.
Well done.
No, that's the hard way. So the interwebs are up with 8 to 7. Thank you, everyone who's joined in, Cameron, Patron Saint, everyone on Twitch who didn't answer. So you got to the record has been updated. I forget to save it. You saved it. Yes, we'll save. There you go. 587. Luke is letting the teams down, letting the studio down.
If there's more questions like the one with Foo Fighters and Blink-182.
Yep. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the buy me a coffees, and then we can get our special guests, the last of our special guests into the show. Here we go. We're both there. So the Pop Rock Radio one. There we go, folks. If you want to support Pop Rock Radio and help us do the things we do and bring heaps of more stuff to you guys, entertainment, more shows, more people, more this, more that, simply click the scan here button and you can donate for as little as $2, which helps us all out. And we'd like to say thank you for everyone who has donated through Buy Me a Coffee. So that's Pop Rock Radio's one there with the scan. And next Buy Me a Coffee, we're going to be going over to Tom, and we're going to get Tomedy on the big screen.
Okay, and just like the Pop Rock Radio Buy Me a Coffee, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee found at buymeacoffee.com/rocktumblermusic, and buy me a coffee for as little as $2, or become a diamond tumbler and receive extras like shout outs, requests, the show 24 hours early, or exclusive shows. And that will only cost you $5 a month.
Yeah. Are you naked? Did you have a shirt on?
Yeah, he did.
I thought I didn't think he had a shirt on.
Skin color shirt.
No, it's skin colored.
Special guest?
Yes, let's get this going.
Yeah.
Ooh, what happened?
The
Video froze. Oh, g'day, Pop Rockers. G'day, kiddies. How you going, Aunty Doreen? How Doreen? We had a bit of a video freeze just then. Hey, I've had my hair done again. I've had it been to the hairdresser and got it done. I've done myself a bit of an injury, kiddies. I was at the salon. I went to get a work on my tan. I've burnt myself. You want to believe it? I've burnt myself, kiddies. I've gone to the talent salon because I know I'm trying to get myself really beautiful up so I can go hunt down Simon. If you don't know who Simon is, he's the Coles supervisor who came to my rescue a couple of weeks ago. I want to go and see him and I want to share some love with Simon. But I've burnt myself. I've done myself an injury. I went to the salon and I went into the tanning bed and I've stripped down to my little undies, as you do. And I wanted to work on my tan and I've burnt myself. And as I've climbed into the tanning sun, into the little sun booth, the little, you climb in there and you get suntan. I've climbed in there and I've slipped and I've hit the knob and I've turned it up to full ball and I've slipped and fallen into me tanning bed. And you wouldn't read about it, kiddies. I'm laying there and I've got this little G-string onto so I can get a tan all over without even any bikini marks. And I've cooked me testy. My left testi's been cooked. It's overdone. It's been burnt. I've burnt. But rest assured, I'm recovering well with lots of aloe vera oil, and I'll be back on ground next week. So your Aunty Doreen will be back in time for searching for Simon next week. I'm going to have to go now.
Aunty Doreen, may I ask you something?
Yes, you can ask away there, sweetie.
Is there like a new mole there? Like a new...
Where
you got burnt?
I got burnt all over. I was in the tanning bed and turned the knob up to super high. I burned.
Is there like a new mole anywhere?
My whole freaking body's like a mole.
You gotta get that checked out, man.
I'm going to have to find myself a new doctor to get myself checked out because I got kicked out of the doctor last time. Did you hear what happened, Luke, last time I went to the doctor?
No, I didn't.
The poor doctor got like frosting all over him from top to bottom.
Yeah, I remember that.
Jeepers creepers. Oh, dear. Anyway, kiddies, Aunty Doreen, loving and leaving yous. See yous next week. And we'll see if we can find Simon. Don't forget to tune in. Listen to my song. And that was the special guest, Aunty Doreen.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, DaBaul. Now, let us begin with the horoscopes. First, we have Aries. Thrills and spills and hopefully no medical bills. You are about to embark on an exciting new hobby. To improve your teamwork, is it baking or rowing? No, it's choreographed dancing, and there's no better teacher than a man named Michael. Then we have Taurus. Though we touched and went our separate ways, the planets Neptune and Mars are due to touch each other briefly for a planetary hookup. So, in that spirit, dear Tauruses, if you find yourselves alone next month, download Tinder for a one-night stand. Then we have Gemini. Charity is found at home. This next few weeks is all about charity and altruism. So why don't you search those couch cushions for some coins? Dig deep, and it will all be worth it in the end. Then we have Cancer. What's the story? Morning glory. Due to a rare occurrence of Jupiter farting in Earth's general direction over the next month, your mornings will be filled with embarrassingly erect body parts. So, stay home or call in sick. Then we have Leo, a bittersweet symphony. Next month will be bittersweet for you. You will have heartbreak and pitfalls, but from those pitfalls will come a beautiful opportunity to grow as a person. Then we have Virgo. You got the need for speed. Fast living is on the agenda next month. You have been taking life too slowly and have a desire to speed things up. But even when you are being a maverick, don't be a goose. Then we have Libra. Shh, be quiet. You are in a library. You've been neglecting your reading. Reading is very important. It's what separates us from the idiots on social media. So get off that TikTok and book face and read a book. Perhaps the Book of Love. Then we have Scorpio. Be careful handling spiders. They are quite toxic. Unfortunately, you've got some toxicity in your vicinity. It's time to cleanse them from your life and before they invade your innermost walls. Then we have Sagittarius. Get rich quick or don't bother trying. Money is a powerful motivator, especially for the things that we want. But who enjoys doing it slow? The stars have told you to get money doing absolutely nothing. Then we have Capricorn. Beer is good, but wine is better. You are drinking too much. Actually, you are drinking the wrong stuff. Beer is okay, but it makes you uncouth. Drink some sparkling red wine because it's sophistication time. Then we have Aquarius. Got something difficult to say? Well, you better say it right. Words don't come easy to you, and it's not good because you have a difficult conversation coming this month. So when you find the words, make sure you say them right. And lastly, we have Pisces. It's time to travel the high seas. You've earned a vacation. Road trips can be very monotonous. Airlines don't get you safely all the time. So take a cruise instead. And that has been the horoscopes. I shall see you all next Sunday.
There you go. Time for something a bit more serious now. We're going to be hitting the entertainment report. So we're just waiting for Luke to get the articles up there.
Slightly before we go on to this.
Yeah. Is your microphone up? Yeah.
I really liked the one for Scorpio. Has my favorite System of a Down album on there.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's my
You
favorite one.
Get the QR code and buy it.
I want to.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's get the entertainment going. I just noticed something. When I'm looking this way at the screen there to see what's going on, I look like I've got no hair, but I have got hair there.
You don't have a lot.
I've got enough.
Don't worry, mate. I'm balding too. I've got a hell of a widow's peak.
Yeah, I know. I'm not like there is hair there. I'm not really bored, but that's why I wear a hat.
Widow's
But-
peaks look thick though.
What happened to the entertainment
But-
report? It was just there and it's disappeared. Where'd it go? Oh, there it's back again.
It disappeared like our hairlines.
Yeah. Sad news coming out of Hollywood. Carl Weathers passed away, died 76.
R.I.P.
Died peacefully in his sleep.
R.I.P. He's
Oh,
an
dear.
amazing actor.
Yeah, I really enjoyed him in Rocky.
I really enjoyed him in the Predator movie.
And Happy Gilmore and The Mandalorian. That's a
Oh, was it? He was Chubbs, was he?
yeah.
Ah,
Well, he's in The Mandalorian, yeah. And he was
no, I
in-
meant in Happy Gilmore.
yeah, he's the one who lost his hand. He lost his hand in Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he was in Happy Gilmore. Yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, R.I.P.
yeah.
Yep.
Carl Weathers dies. That was a shock.
Yeah.
I want to know what they're going to do. Is he going to come back for the final, like the next installment of Mandalorian or the one after that?
Are they gonna do what they did with Carrie Fisher?
I don't know. But what happens is when they drag on the shows like they are with Disney and shows like The Mandalorian, where you've got to wait 2 years between series,
And Marvel stuff too.
you know, actors that are getting old, they die. And in this case, it's happened.
Yeah.
Are they going? How's it going to affect the storyline? How's it affect the people watching the shows?
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't laugh, but the way you said it very bluntly was funny.
Sorry, I'm like that.
It was a little bit.
It's like that, and it's the way it should be. I think I'm put it on.
Okay, next
thing.
next news.
Universal TikTok licensing feud. Is this eating up or what?
This is funny.
Let me read you.
This
Okay.
Yeah, this one I don't quite understand.
All right, I'll explain it to you. Universal Music, the world's largest music company, released an open letter to artists and songwriters on Tuesday, January 30th, stating that the company's music would soon leave TikTok due to a disagreement over compensation, artificial intelligence, infringing works, and harassment. I reckon pull your music off TikTok. Pull it off. Get it off. And while you're there, get it off Spotify and get it back on the radio.
Oh, they get rid of TikTok.
The music on TikTok. The only people ripping off music and artists on TikTok.
They get a percentage from it.
They get very minimal payments. It's not. It's
Yeah.
the people are ripping off the music industry.
But isn't that how artists like Tate McRae got their start? From
She got
TikTok, or
she
is
got
that-
her start with her own music and that on TikTok, not using other people's music.
Something I
okay.
noticed as well is that
Right.
these guys who made their whole content off of saying this song sounds similar to this song, they're basically out of a career now.
Yeah.
Like, if we had little bit,
We can't play music on here, right? Because we'll lose our copyright infringements on YouTube, blah 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 blah. But a lot of people allow us to play their music, and we can play it on our radio station. We got music license to play it on radio station, but we can't play it on our on YouTube or anything like that. We'll get hit.
you need
Oh.
a different license for
Okay.
that.
Yeah, and it's a huge licensing, right?
Yeah.
But TikTok replied a few hours later, calling UMG is Universal Music Group, letter a false narrative, stating that it was sad and disappointing that UMG has put their own greed above the interests of the artists and songwriters. The short-form video app noted that it acts as an important free promotion and discovery tool for UMG's artists.
Which is kind of true.
Yeah.
But also want to say something.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
With Universal Music Group's catalog now being slowly removed from TikTok, the music company issued a new statement on Thursday, February 1, commenting on what it says TikTok's, woefully outdated views on music licensing and compensation. Now, I want to bring something to mind is that TikTok is a Chinese company.
It's Taiwanese.
Is it Taiwanese? I'm pretty sure you'll find it's Chinese.
It's Taiwanese, but the Chinese government has stocks in it the same way the Chinese government has stocks in Discord, Facebook, Snapchat.
They don't have shares in Facebook. Facebook's owned by Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, but it is still a public company.
No,
Their shareholders.
China has an active, and TikTok is owned by a Chinese company, Chinese registered company.
The CEO is Taiwanese.
Right, the stalemate between the world's largest music company and the short-form video app was made public Tuesday when UMG released a strongly worded open letter to its artists and songwriters explaining that all their music would be removed from the platform if a licensing agreement was not reached. By the following day in the letter, UMG detailed its reasons for not being able to reach an agreement, including disagreements about compensation, artificial intelligence, infringing works, and the platform and harassment. TikTok replied within hours, calling UMG's letter false narrative, and that it's sad and disappointing. You put their own greed above the interests of the artists and songwriters. It says, perhaps even further away from a deal than before, the licensing agreement expired on January 31, and UMG's catalogue began disappearing from TikTok. So the music's disappearing from TikTok.
Yeah, I'm not sure who I side with it on this one.
Yeah.
So
I kind of think it's a little bit stupid. To be
Nah.
honest. I understand why with the licensing and that, but like the whole reason TikTok is as big as it is because of the music, and that's why it's called. Why it's like has the.
it doesn't give them the right to steal copyright.
It's not stolen.
It is. When you're not paying for it, you're stealing it.
Yeah, but the company is paying for the right for.
Obviously, they're not.
Around it.
They're not. Obviously, they're not.
They were.
They're not paying enough.
Yeah.
Do you know, when it comes to licensing and music, companies like Spotify and things like that, and we're going to be addressing this very shortly when we speak about Joe Rogan, sorry. Not Josh Rogan, because it's probably, if we're talking about Josh Rogan, it's probably talking about his crop, but in this case, they don't pay enough for the licensing, and makes it really hard for people like us. We've got to pay our licenses, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
But there's these companies like TikTok and that do not pay enough. That's why it's expensive for startups and people like us, because we've got to pay our premiums, and so should TikTok and that. They should be paying premiums.
They should be paying double the amount. That
and Spotify, all of them. They should be paying a hell of a lot more than what they are.
Especially Spotify,
because the only people getting rich out of TikTok, I can guarantee you, is TikTok.
And definitely not the people who are making content on there.
Yeah, and Spotify. The only people getting rich from Spotify is Spotify.
And
guaranteed.
Spotify originally was meant to be not a premium service, but the shareholders and people, the license holders, were like, we want more money out of it.
The artists need money.
Yeah, I'm not saying the artists. I mean the copyright holders, like UMG and stuff like that.
TikTok and you know, if you want to make a video, be creative, make a video, and create your own soundtrack to it. Create this. Don't steal other people's shit. It's crap. If someone was using my stuff on there, I'd be going right off my tit.
Like I
Huey.
personally think if they're making like clips out of my content, if I would make content and I wasn't already doing it, I would like say like, hey, this isn't okay. Give credit at least, and if not, I will be contacting the TikTok or the people.
I just want to
company. Do
a quick shout out to the people on Kik who are listening in. Hey, how are you going? It's PopRock Radio, and we appreciate you tuning in and having a listen to us. You can get our app from our website and listen to music 24/7 that we pay our licensing fees for.
We pay the licensing premium.
Yeah, we pay to have music played on internet radio. Yeah. Because we're small, our fees are obviously small, but we don't earn as much money as like TikTok. The only people from getting rich in this situation is TikTok. Yeah. And I think Universal Music and because of what's happening with Taylor Swift and things like that, people go, "Oh, Taylor Swift, she's so nice. She's such an amazing person." Don't know. She's not. Yeah, she's destroying a lot more than the environment. I can tell you that much.
She's destroying the environment.
She's destroying them. I'm not worried about that. I'm talking about the music, right? What she's doing with the music and what she's doing there, and you know. She's set off a precedent now that other artists are doing the same thing. So if I've explained this before, and I'll explain it one more time. If I'm a record company and you're an upcoming music artist, right, and you want to make music, I'll record it at my cost, and I recoup my money by selling and getting that music played and music licensing and fees. I'll get that money back, right? Mm-hmm. I've put the outlay out to market your music. I've put the money out to create the actual physical medium and the mediums to put your music out there. All you've done is write it and sing it. Okay, has its own difficulties, and you own the copyright to those music. No one else can do that, can take those lyrics and that away from you. But I own the recording. I've recorded it and I've produced it and I've put it out there for the world to see. If it goes viral and it makes a lot of money, right, you're going to make a lot of money because I'm going to pay you for your royalties for that song. Right? You're going to get your money from that. Once you make money and you then turn around and say, I don't like what you're doing in my music. I don't like the way you're promoting my music. I don't like the way, what you're doing with my music. I'm going to go re-record it and do it myself and push that music out there to bands, places like Spotify, streaming, and bypass what the music recording companies have done, right? So they're basically bypassing everyone, and they're going through. And Taylor Swift's gone, I'm re-recording my songs. And it actually dominates the charts because everyone's going, Taylor Swift, you're so marvelous, right? Other bands and other musicians are now doing the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if you don't have a record company to help produce and manufacture your music, where are you going to go? Where are you going to put that music? You're going to put it on Spotify where they don't pay you any money. They don't pay
YouTube.
Or YouTube where you don't pay any. They don't give you any money. Well, you're going to go on TikTok where they definitely don't give you any money. Right? Kick? What?
They pay you to gamble.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Kick is like Twitch. It's not a music. It's not a music platform. So these platforms that these people saying, TikTok and that saying, we don't want to pay as much royalties. We shouldn't pay as many. They're making millions of dollars off the back of people, off the fans of the music. They're making all this money, and they turn around saying, we'll give the artist minimal. We'll give you a shit. And that's what it boils down to, really, honestly. Yeah. So pull your money off of TikTok, your music off TikTok.
I agree with that. Like, also, for certain listeners, I think that the people playing the music, like the bits of the song that they choose, kind of misleads the person who's watching it to think the rest of the song's like that. Like, it's a good part of a song. Yeah.
Anyway, we've got a message come through. Cam says, you should do a day where we have a donation day where people can donate money to the station, so you can go on TuneIn and digital radio every year. You should have a donation day, or Pillar can donate money to other platforms like digital radio and TuneIn. It's from Cameron of Gosnells. We tried, Cam.
Good idea.
Yeah, we are on PopRock Radio is actually streaming on iHeartRadio, on our own streaming through the app and on our website. We like stream live to Facebook like we are now, and we do bits and pieces. So we do stream live, and we are on a lot of websites. Unfortunately, we've got to get the listeners in, and through shows like this where they can, go onto their virtual collection train and buy me a coffee and donate some money. But appreciate your comments and thank you very, very much. So let's move on to the next story, because Universal Music, I'm severely in their camp here. TikTok should go away.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of TikTok, but next story.
Demi Lovato, heart attack. Demi Lovato faced some backlash on social media after she performed her 2013 hit song, Heart Attack, at a cardiovascular health event earlier this week. What do you guys think of that? Have you looked into this? Have you read it? Do you know what's going on?
I personally think it's faux outrage. It's not like she's championing for heart attacks or anything like that. It's one of her biggest songs.
I think it's not. It's not. I wouldn't describe it as funny. What's the word? It's
comical.
Ironic.
Ironic, yeah, ironic.
Oh.
Don't you think?
Yeah. I was thinking, my brain was going.
I was.
The only thing ironic about the song Ironic, there's nothing ironic in the song Ironic. Anyway.
I let out a little laugh when I heard it, because I was like, that's a little bit ironic.
Yeah.
Right? I thought, yeah.
Let me read you a snippet of the QR code there. Should take you to the article, but let me read you a bit of this. The Hollywood Reporter learned on Friday that the singer thought she wouldn't be able to perform that song again following her heart attack and near-death experience several years ago. But she recently reclaimed the song for herself and expressed that to the audience, adding what it meant to her. So she had a heart attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of people...
That's fair.
That's fair.
And a lot of people are given a backlash for singing a song about a heart attack, which is normally what she sings about, love. She's got here, while the song is about the intense feelings that come along with falling, in love, as well as a heartbreak, opening yourself up, taking risks, and not being afraid to do it again. This song has many parallels for me for my journey and a reminder for us that the room just now, reminder for all of us in the room just how strong the mind, heart, body connection truly is.
Yep.
So there you go.
And it's also a very good coping tool to use past trauma in music and to sort of take your power back after a traumatic event.
Are we just so caught up in when just someone comes along, like an artist, and they do something, we just want to cut them down?
Yeah, we're so caught up in trying to cancel people and having fake high morals and everything.
Yeah.
We're so
yeah
we're so caught up in trying to be PC and everything that we're not allowing room for creativity or expression, and that is one of my biggest pet peeves with modern society.
Amazing.
Humor isn't stand up anymore. It's not funny.
What's the next one, Luke? Let's move along. We're running. Oh, we're running well on time.
I don't know what I
Here it is, Joe Rogan, podcast gold. Joe Rogan has struck a new multi-million deal with Spotify, but will no longer see his podcast distributed exclusively by the platform. Do you know?
That's interesting.
Okay, explain why you think it's interesting, Luke.
Because
be quick and put to the point.
Companies like Twitch, YouTube, when they do a multi-year deal or any of that, they make you only, like, they don't make you, but you have to stream exclusively on that platform.
Correct. What happens though if you stream exclusively on that platform, right? What we're finding, and this is what Spotify are finding right now, they're paying so much money to guys like Joe here that they don't have enough money to pay the artists and make money for themselves. So they pay the artists even less. So with what's that?
Sorry,
Tom? Go.
I was going to say, because I heard in connection with this story that Joe Rogan getting paid this much is signs that podcasts might be dying as a medium, and that I didn't quite understand.
It's not. No, it's not. Podcasting is growing as a huge medium because people can listen and watch anywhere, right? Yeah. And it gives people variety. But what the deal is now with Joe Rogan is, and with Spotify, is that they can they don't have to pay him as much out of their pocket. So what's happening is that where before they had to pay him out of Spotify's pocket. What I understand this to be is that now they don't do that. What they're doing now is they can distribute his podcast anywhere they want, but they get the ad revenue.
Okay.
They pay him out of that ad revenue.
Yeah.
So now they'll go to say companies like YouTube. Go to YouTube, for instance. And we're going to put the spot of Joe Rogan on YouTube. Or the ad revenue they get from Spotify or from YouTube, they get their ad revenue. They will then obviously they get their revenue from Spotify as well, their own company, the money that they get from that, and they'll be able to distribute the money out from ads from YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So then, basically, it frees up a bit more money.
Yeah, I
reckon. Watch out, Spotify's changing some rules. I reckon Spotify's going to make some changes and hopefully pay the artists a bit more, but that's just me thinking out loud.
Personally, this is not about much what you said, but it's about Joe Rogan. Tried to listen to his podcast.
Oh, he talks shit half the time.
Didn't get interested into it because a lot of it was just false information.
Yeah.
And conspiracies, and I don't know why he has a platform.
Well, it's people like listening to it. That's the thing. People like listening. It wouldn't be the number one podcast in the world if people didn't like listening to it.
Why? Like, I don't.
I can tell you, controversy creates cash.
Yeah.
People are looking for a savior. They're looking for someone to come along and say everything's going to be all right.
Yeah.
They're not going to get it. It doesn't come that way. You've got to have faith in yourself and believe in yourself. And this is what Joe Rogan will tell you every day of the week. Believe in yourself. Have the confidence to go and do it yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If anyone did a podcast like him that wasn't known, they'd get cancelled immediately.
No, not really. Yeah. We haven't been cancelled. We actually, our podcast if I had the time to update all our podcasts and upload our podcasts, we'd find substantial growth.
Yeah. And we may say horrible jokes like right here. I'm pretty horrible. But we're not political. We don't try and alienate people and things like that. So we wouldn't get cancelled.
Yeah.
No. As they say, fortune favors the brave.
I personally prefer the podcasts that are more like movies.
All right.
Conspiracy theories, but I understand why this is big news in the podcast.
Do you tell people that you're on this podcast, Luke?
Tell some of my friends, but not really everyone that I know.
Why not?
Because like this isn't really.
Are you ashamed of us?
Are you ashamed of this
No,
podcast?
it's not my podcast to like say that I'm a part of, because
You are part of it.
Pressing the buttons.
But you're talking now. You've contributed to the show.
Yeah, most of the people at school I don't like.
Oh, you don't say that in public. Everyone's going to know you said that now. He didn't mean it, kids. He didn't mean it.
I do mean
He
it.
like no. He
I
like.
do mean it.
It sounded like he's been drinking a lot. Have you been drinking more wine?
I will tell people about the other podcast because I'm more of the
other.
Of it. And I'm here. I'm more of like the
Sidekick.
The sidekick, yeah. And the person who doesn't know most of the things that you guys are talking about, like the music.
Hey, you're contributing. You're just part of your. Yeah, no, you're contributing. It's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're smarter than me.
Yeah. Anyway,
that's not that hard.
just press the last one.
Good.
Let's go to the biggest event in the entertainment industry. We're not reporting on the Grammys because the Grammys are tomorrow, so that'll be next week's if we talk about it.
Music, right?
Yeah, it's next week, right? This is the weekly wrap. We're wrapping up this week and moving on to next week. But we've got to talk about SZA, not SAR, or like I used to call it SAR and SZA.
SCA.
Yeah, SCA. I couldn't pronounce it. SZA. Now I've worked out half the entertainment industry are shortening their names. I don't understand.
But anyway, the story, her album could be the first album to be nominated for Album of the Year.
It's nominated. It's nominated. You mean win?
Yeah. And that's significant because she'll be the first female, well, not first female, but one of the only.
She'll be the latest black female artist to win since 25 years ago. 1999. Since 1999.
At least she is better than Ice Spice.
Well, Ice Spice.
A popular rapper nowadays with the kids.
I don't understand why SZA will get it. I think there's other music that's more worthy of it.
Yeah. At least it's not Ice Spice.
Yeah. So it's album of the year. So I don't know.
Well, she's nominated, but doesn't mean she could potentially get it.
Anyway, good luck.
You never know with the Grammys.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Taylor Swift. It's going to be Taylor Swift's Red album or 1989 or something like that.
1989 Taylor's version.
Yeah.
Only listen to the Taylor's
not the original version, which is owned by Scooter.
But we'll have content if she wins the Grammy next week.
I can't wait. I like watching the NFL. I go for the Miami Dolphins. Go Miami Dolphins. Fins up, everyone. But mate, we've got 2 weeks or a week and a half. Not even that. A week left. Week and a bit, and then Taylor Swift news should just fizzle out.
Yeah, and then
after
we'll
the
have
Grammys.
the AFL.
Can she release any more albums? Has she already done it?
Who?
Taylor Swift. She's re-released all her albums, all the music. Because it's going to be like 1989 Taylor's new version of the old version of the current version.
The thing is,
people will still buy the fucking. People will still buy it. People will still buy it. I don't know.
Listen to one of her songs, so it's alright.
I don't mind some of her music. Honestly, I don't mind. I don't know why we shouldn't really be like picking on her, but I like some of her music, but it's getting over the top.
I don't know if I like her as a person.
I don't know. I don't know as a person, so I can't judge.
Not as a person, but more of what we see her as.
Fake.
Anyway, you don't like the brand.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving on before we get sued.
I want to say one more thing about this. I'm not going to get sued about this because people on social medias aren't getting sued.
Yet, until they hear you speak. Jesus Christ. We're going to get sued by the church now because I said Jesus Christ.
Briefly, Taylor Swift, like, messing with the environment flying to her boyfriend.
Other people do that. Other
Supporting,
people. No. Oh, yeah.
and, like supporting your partner's game, but don't waste a whole private jet.
How else are you going to get there in time? How else are you going to get there?
I mean, book in advance.
Which you can, but you still got to have a vehicle to get from A to B.
Yeah, like
If there's no vehicle to get from A to B, and you've got your own vehicle, you've got your own vehicle to do it. Use it.
But he does.
It's a jet. It's a jet plane because she's going distance. She's going long distance. You can't go short distance without using that fuel.
I'm just saying.
Those distances without using fuel.
Every week, basically.
There's other people that do the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that. I'm not just pointing out Taylor Swift. I'm just saying that because we're talking about.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying you can't bring the transport and the environment into that because how many people drive their cars to work every day of the week?
Yeah.
How many?
Not as big as an impact as a jet plane.
She's in it. It's a different situation, a different circumstance.
Yeah.
She can't just jump in a car and drive from here to there.
Yeah,
So,
one of the things is so you can earn.
But I fly a couple of times a month in a jet plane. But I can do that job without having to fly if I didn't want to. But I have to fly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I still do it. Heaps of people do it. You can't just say one person because they're using one flight.
One person because it.
Yeah.
She's using. She's using it like a vehicle just for basically her and the flight crew. If it was more than one person, like a group of people.
Probably is. She probably is taking a group of people with her. She's got a whole.
Yeah. Meaning like a traditional plane is taking a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't know. You're not going to get me on this. You're not going to convince me on this one. I think that she's within her rights for what she's got, and what she's doing. She's within her rights to do it.
Yeah, but still the environment.
Tell the bloody Joe Biden to stop flying around too. Why do we fly? Why do the Americans fly senile old men around?
I don't know much about Joe Biden.
He's insane.
Besides,
He's stupid.
Sleepy Joe.
Yeah. Anyway, we're coming close to our. We're just a little bit short of our 2-hour mark. We've dragged the entertainment section on way too long.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Almost as long as the almost as long as the quiz.
It was. I think it might have been longer.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move along. Let's get the next and the final segment underway. Welcome to our apps, people. This is where you can get our apps. You can get us on Google, on the Google Play free app. It takes you to our music radio station, and we also have one on Apple. There's the Apple QR code. So these are free. We've had like over 500 downloads on Google now, which is awesome. Good. Awesome. I should have put like $100 fee on it or something, and then we could have made like $500 million. $500 million. We could have been rich, but no, it's free. It's free. It's free. We'll fork about that. There's ads, an ad every time you start up. Yeah, it's one ad. Right. 2 cents to us every time you. Yeah. Anyway, Apple says Apple. Next one. What have we got next? Alexa. We get no money from Alexa, but you get to listen to us download the Alexa skill, and then you can tell Alexa to play PopRock Radio. I still reckon Tom's not wearing any clothes.
He is. Google used to do something.
Oh yeah,
closed.
Yeah, Google used to, but they stopped doing it. Luke, so
I don't understand why they did.
Either do I. Anyway,
it was good.
Let's go next one. YouTube.
This is where our best content is.
Oh, we're splitting our YouTube channel into two: one for entertainment, one for the shows, and one for our interviews.
Yep.
So I think
that was my idea.
This QR code will take you to the interview and the not previous shows. This show will be the first show to go on the PopRock Radio. The big program, the big show, the big
Radio Live.
PopRock. Yep, PopRock Radio Live. PopRock Radio Live. Yep. We couldn't get PopRock Live. Someone else had it. So PopRock Radio Live. Next one, Kick. We've had heaps of people on Kick tonight tune in. We've had a few. We've dropped down now because it's getting a bit late in the evening. But yeah, we've had a few people on Kick. Thank you for watching and tuning in.
And if you're on other socials, follow us on Kick through this QR code here.
Yep. Kick is more liberal. You can do more things on Kick. So
And
we have a version on Kick where it's like you just watch us. We're got no clothes on and shit like that. We're in hot tubs.
Stop
Oh, no, that's
mocking me.
We are. We're in hot tubs.
that's Twitch.
That's Kick.
Haven't you seen Twitch's new rule changes?
No, you can get your hot tubs in Twitch.
That's been a thing for ages. And also, artistic nudity is now allowed.
Artistic nudity.
Yes.
Oh, Doreen's gonna love that.
It's the dumbest
And
decision.
Tom is not.
Doreen.
Pools and hot tubs now, and has been for like 2 years now.
God love him. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever chews your candy. Whatever doors your rain.
Speaking of Twitch,
Twitch. There's
don't
the
take us off for like critiquing your platform.
Yeah, we had a big growth on Twitch. We had heaps of followers, like all 7 of them, and then it just stopped.
Yeah, Twitch is like that. Like you
Twitch, yeah,
you get a burst of them, and in certain categories,
7.
in certain categories, there's a bot that just messages you.
Yeah.
You have to ban it.
Oh, we get bots all the time saying when we get sponsorship deals, and we're like,
Yeah, like when I'm streaming my games and talking
Mhm.
about the podcast, the horror movie
Yeah.
podcast, the movie podcast, there's always this bot that just pops up saying,
Hurry
on
up.
this website, you'll
upside down, Miss
get,
Jane.
give us money, you will get this. Oh, that smells good. You'll get, you'll get money, you'll get more views, you'll get more chatters, but it's all fake and annoying.
That's what smells good.
Yep, the caramel, I really smell that.
Yeah, vanilla bean and caramel.
Yep.
Caramel.
But love you, Twitch.
Goddamn caramel. Coca-Cola caramel.
As much as I critique, but
All right,
Twitch is good.
there you go. There you go, folks. Oh well, folks, you can get rid of that. Put the subscribe button up there with a subscribe code, or
Which subscribe do you want?
both. Go one and then the other. We haven't done the Facebook one. Do the Facebook one.
Which one's the Facebook one?
N for Nelly.
That's a like.
Yeah, like on Facebook.
That's
Yeah.
the YouTube like.
Is it?
Yep.
No.
No, that's the Facebook
The
one.
Facebook one's blue.
Yeah. Now you can do the other one B, and then follow up the M. B
Let's
M.
do M first.
No, do B first, then M. Because then you get the.
See, different colours.
Yeah, and now if you do the M, there you go. So now people can go to if they're not watching on their phone, they can subscribe there. They can get that QR code and subscribe to our YouTube's channel. We're gonna have to do that by 2 now, because we're gonna have 2 YouTube's channels. And now, before we go on, we are going through a bit of a shift here on PopRock Radio on the show. We have got some exciting news coming up. We have been talking to some really, really talented people who will be, hopefully, fingers crossed, joining us as from next week. Hopefully, we'll let you know. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be going next level. Next level, folks. Next level. I don't know what that level is, but we're going there.
What phase is PopRock Radio currently in?
Oh, we're still in growing, teething phase.
Is this the
Yep.
phase 2 of the big master plan?
Nah, it's not definitely not phase 2.
Phase 1?
We're now terrible toddlers.
Yeah, we're going to take over the world. We're going to take over Kyle and Jackie O. We're going to be like,
We will mind control you guys to like,
We'll be-
subscribe, follow.
yeah, we'll be on radio everywhere around Australia.
I'm loving this Pinky in the Brain reference, taking over the world. Pinky.
Yeah, yeah. One radio show at a time.
The same thing we do every Sunday, Pinky. Try and take over the world.
Give me a second to get what you guys were saying.
You're going to Google it, Pinky in the
I know
Brain.
what it is. Give me a second there.
Yeah. Anyway, folks, thank you for joining us once again on a Sunday night. We're about to wind up. We've been starting a little bit early. We've been starting at 6 o'clock and going through to almost 8. In the future, we may have to bring that back down to 5:30 because we've got so much stuff happening. We've got some really awesome things happening and some really great people that I'm hoping to get us over the line and have them start with us by next show.
Mhm.
Like I said, we've got some really exciting things. We're going to be going out and about to the public. We're going to be doing all sorts of great stuff. It's really excitable stuff. So
Yeah, we're doing a Diana Ross soon. We're coming out. We want the world to know.
Yeah,
You don't know that
Pop
song?
Rockets.
Pop Rock, yeah. Oh, there's another thing. We've got Cav Temple next week. We're going to see Cav Temple, so get ready for a review. If you don't know Cav Temple, he is the front man for Eskimo Joe. We're going to his show. Next week
Well,
we have...
you and the patron saint?
Yep, we're going there on Friday. Next week got 4 interviews. I have got a couple of really awesome interviews lined up.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to do them.
I'm looking forward to your Tuesday one.
I've got heaps on Tuesday. I've got one of the ones that I'm really excited about is a WA artist called Any Girl. I can't wait to do that.
Wow, you got Any Girl. Awesome. Nice.
Yep. We also got Wesley Dean.
Mm-hmm.
People may know Wesley Dean as Wes Carr. Had that track, Feels Like Whoa. So we'll be interviewing Wes during the week as well. And we've got two other local West Australian artists. And we're doing something really out of the extraordinary next week as well. We have a young girl from Fremantle, Lily. She's just starting her career in the music industry. We're going to be speaking to her about her songs and what she's been doing and how she's going in the music industry. So
Very
Lily,
cool.
Lily's a young artist who's just starting off in her career. So we'll be speaking to Lily as well. And we're speaking to Alexandra, another artist from WA. So we've got a huge week lined up next week. Massive.
Watch 'em.
I've got to see. This is all my time now. It's going to be tied up editing. So anyway, there we go. That's the week that was the weekly wrap. Week ending the 4th of February 2024. We hope you guys have enjoyed your time with us on Pop Rock Radio's weekly wrap, and we will see you next weekend.
Next Sunday.
No more Wednesday wine and a wine because we are so tied up. We've had to. We just don't have time to do it.
Sad.
It's sad. We may bring it back.
This show was really entertaining, I think.
We may have to do a segment on the Pop Rock Radio called Wine and a Wine.
Yep.
Thank you very much for joining us. Till next week.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. Cheerio.